Hi guys, and welcome back to Nerdworks Media. I'm Zach from said channel. Don't know why I did my intro very funny today, but anyway, moving on. So I'm sad because I've been having a day. So today's video for you guys, for me, I'm uploading this tomorrow, but yeah, anyway, was supposed to be me learning how to heel and toe. But anyway, moving on, because that's not even relevant to today's video anymore. Basically, on my way to work today, I thought today was going to be great. I came into the world so super positive. Let me set the scenario. So my dad had stock to be fetched, so I went to go sleep my girlfriend's side because I usually do that if there's stock to fetch because my girlfriend's closer, so I may as well just spend more time with her because girlfriend. Anyway, when I got there last night, it was raining. So I thought, okay, well, I can't open my hood to let it vent correctly and air out and so on and so forth. So I had to just leave it down, but I left my lights up so that it still had a little bit of airflow. Anyway, moving on. Fast forward to this morning. Jump in my car, didn't check my hood underneath it or anything like that because, well, it's been closed the whole night. So I didn't have to, double check and make sure it's all okay. So I just got in my car and I left for work. Anyway, cruising on my way to work. Firstly, I saw a really cool race car MX-5, pictures on screen now.
Wow.
I get to one of the locations to pick up stock for my dad, and it's a very long thing, and I put it into my car, and I landed up picking up my roof. So if I show you, I don't know if you'll be able to see, but here-ish, there's like scratches now on the glass. And then I've put a really big hole into the material of my roof, as well as I've scuffed that. It's not terrible, this is really annoying, but my dad said if I take a pair of tweezers and pull it, it should at least be better. I'm going to be 100% honest, I did want to replace my roof lining at some point anyway, because I've got a really cool design. I just can't afford it to do right now, so yay. Anyway, so I was sad and upset about that, but moving on, it's not the end of the world. So then I pop my hood to let it vent now that I'm at the shop, and as we can see, it's a nice sunny day out there. So I pop my hood, and picture on screen now of what I saw. So yeah, there was a whole bunch of like weird palm tree seeds and stuff. Now, at my girlfriend's house, unfortunately, she does not have a very big garage whatsoever. So I often, at her house, have to park underneath the palm tree, and all the little seeds land up falling on my hood, and it dents my hood.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
Which is a sad story in itself, but anyway, moving on. So I was like, but last night, I didn't park under there because there wasn't lots of cars in the driveway, so I was able to park off to the side. So I was like, and my hood was closed, so how did this stuff get up there? And my girlfriend and I were thinking, and I even asked my dad and stuff, and we were so perplexed. How did this happen? What my dad suggested is, and this kind of makes sense, my girlfriend's got rats, which I now have to be double careful that they haven't eaten any of my wiring. Lovely. Anyway, so then after that, I ring up my girlfriend just to tell her to double check her car, make sure her car is okay. And I climb into my car, and let me just demonstrate here. So I climb into my car, phone in this hand that's currently holding my phone up against this here, and I was leaning funny against my chair, so I just put my hand on my dash as so, and then I just put a little bit of pressure so I could hunk myself up, but obviously my hand on this whilst it moves, and no, I broke one of the clips that holds in my dash. So I've been having a lovely morning. If we come have a look here, I've obviously moved all this stuff, but some of this is still stuck there, and some of this is actually stuck to the paint and is now, if I peel it off, it's peeling off my paint. So that's also lovely. Alright, well, you can join me for the rest of this video whilst I strip my dash and I see what the hell is going on. Lovely. Again, if I have broken this, I'm not terribly upset because I did want to get a carbon fiber one. Although, again, I haven't got the money for that. What holds you further? Guys, I don't understand. Does my steering wheel have to come off? I really don't want to take off my steering wheel. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me just show you guys this bullshit that's happening right now. Okay, so these are really, really fucked up. Like, you can barely fit anything in there. And they're, like, scuffed in hell. Father, help!
Father, help!
I thought maybe the steering wheel was in the way, so I was trying to take the steering wheel off, and now I'm just confused and scared, and I don't really want to touch anything else. I was saying to my audience that today was going so well. I saw a cool race car Miata on my way to work today and everything.
Was it a reflection in a glass?
No. Oh, actually, that would have been dope. Thank you for that compliment. No, that's not what I was meaning.
You may not need to take off the steering wheel anyway.
Well, that's what I was trying, but I can't get this to move enough that this can then slide like past it. Oh no, never mind, hold on. Actually no, never mind, just I can see from here. Wait, no, don't, you may as well not even bother. I can see it's broken. So you know how I was unnecessarily taking off the steering wheel? Yeah, apparently we really didn't have to take off the steering wheel. Observe. So my dad realized that you can just separate the centerpiece. So yeah, we'll get back to that now. Okay, so great success has been had. The shroud has come off. Unfortunately, not so great success is all 3 clips in the back broke, not just the one. So this one was the center one. This one looks like it was over here somewhere. However, we don't know where this one went. I don't know if the previous owners, that broke on the previous owners and then they just never fixed it, or what. But basically, yeah. So I'm going to go try and look inside my dash now and see if I can find that. Somebody's using a leaf blower out there, so I'm not going to record too much because that's going to be loud and annoying. Yay, fun times.
3 hours later.
Okay, so update time. It is 4 hours later or something like that. Anyway, whatever. Things got worse. Yeah, who could believe? Anyway. Basically, my dad and I glued these back on. That worked. That's great. That worked nicely. However, in the process, we've now scratched up the thing a little bit. You can't actually see on camera or in this lighting. Yeah, there we go. You can see it a little bit there and there. So that's lovely. I've now scratched that up. Lovely. If we look here, we can see I had these done for a customer and that all looks great. However, he also ordered a radiator shroud and I had another radiator shroud to do for a customer as well. So let's come over here to the radiator shrouds. And you won't be able to see because there's a fresh coat of paint on them. But basically, I had to slot the holes. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. And then I also had to drill through them. So what I did is I went through and I did that. However, then it leaves the little lip after you cut it. So then I had to file it down. So that's now left marks and stuff. Those I think are just weird drying spots, but yeah, I don't know if I can get the right angle for it. You might not be able to see it, but there's basically it's left scar marks now throughout the entire thing, so that's lovely. However, we've put very thick paint on it, as you can see over there. It's actually it's left streak marks and lines and stuff. So the plan is now, because we originally just sprayed it lightly, but you could still see all the scarring marks. So now I've sprayed it very heavy. I'm going to wait for it to dry, of which then the marks will probably still be quite visible, but not terribly. Oh yeah, there we go. You can actually see one of the lines there pretty bad. Anyway, I'm going to do a light sandpaper over it so that I can get rid of all the water swell marks, whatever you want to call them, and then we're going to spray it lightly. So I just thought I'd share more atrocities from today, because yeah, everything's going wrong. Also, I thought my speedo stopped working because I went for a short, well, obviously as you can see I had to move my car outside because we were spraying, and again what I said was my dad moved the gauge cluster. Yeah, the speedo wasn't working for a second, but then it was working. So I don't know if now something is wrong with there. Lovely.
Much later.
It got worse. Yeah, can you believe it? Forgive the sun. It is sunset now. That's how long this took. So basically, it's in now, and it's actually all fine. There's a little bit of super glue. There's a super glue line there. But yeah, basically, the little clips, because this one was missing, the one on this side, but this one and this one were there. So we put them back, and we tried to clip it in. This one broke again. So then we tried, well, we went back inside, re-glued it, let it dry, blah, 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 came back, tried to push it in, and then that one broke again. Unfortunately, just 32-year-old car at this point, or something like that. Dash that continuously sits in the sun, very frail plastic, not a good combination. So it just kept breaking again and again and again. To the point that my dad and I kind of just put it in. Oh yeah, by the way, the bolt, this one, also doesn't actually do anything. The plastic on the inside of there is all rotten away and died. But anyway, so my dad and I have actually come to the conclusion this is completely screwed. So we've got it to kind of clip in now, and we screwed it in. It's probably not 100% fitting properly and whatever, but we're just going to leave it. It must do its job for the next couple of whatevers, and I'm going to see if I can get the guy that's going to do custom carbon fiber work for me. I'm going to see if he can do carbon fiber for me, and hopefully I can just find somebody to sponsor that, and then I may as well get these made in carbon fiber all at the same time. I don't know. At this point I'm kind of just giving up, and I'm like, okay, well, fuck. So yay. Anyway, I'll let you guys know how that keeps up. Until then, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next video. All I can smell is the terrible glue that we just used to glue all of that together. It smells disgusting, and it's all over my hands, and it just, yep. So yeah, I'm sorry today's video was a disappointment, but I hope to see you guys in the next video. I have no idea where we're going to record. Probably I will try next week to do my footwell learning how to heel and toe video. But yeah, until then, I gotta go drive in that. I don't know if you can see, but there's a massive storm behind me, so I gotta go drive through that now. Lovely. So yeah, I'll see you guys hopefully next week if more things are broken, or if not, who knows. I'm gonna go give up on life now. Okay, bye.